Welcome to this special edition of the Senior Moments podcast brought to you by SCAN, the Senior Citizens Activities Network, and our friends at New Jersey Natural Gas. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mike Ciavolino. I'm the Executive Director here at SCAN, and I am really thrilled to be joined today on the show by our friend Lauren Concar, who is the Executive Director, wears multi hats, folks. She doesn't even have enough heads for all the hats that she wears. She is executive director of the Garden State Film Festival, and she is also a extraordinarily talented producer, director, and editor at Brookdale Television, which is located at Brookdale Community College. And we want to hear all about that as well. But first of all, Lauren, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. It's been a long time. I'm so happy to see you.
So, I'm very happy to see you too. I always know it's the advent of spring when you and I get together to talk about the film festival. I looked online at some of the listings for this year. It seems like it's going to be a really exciting show. So we're going to get in, or uh, festival, I should say, and we're going to get into that for all of our viewers. But first of all, for those of you out there who don't know you, a few folks, I want you to tell them a little bit about your background with the festival and otherwise.
Thank you. So I had the fortunate, happenstance that Roger Conant of Brookdale Television 22 years ago basically delivered me in a handbasket to Diane Raver of the Garden State Film Festival. She founded the festival, and I became a volunteer. I was producing a story on the festival to learn more about it, and I drank the Kool-Aid, and I have been involved ever since. It's been a really wild and wonderful experience. I've been able to have the Brookdale students in the communications media program and other academic areas get involved with the film festival, and they too have been involved every single year. So it's really wonderful to have that experience.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. So you've been able to combine really both of your two worlds into the Garden State Film Festival, the work you do at Brookdale and obviously the work for GSFF. That's amazing. And the fact that you can bring the students into it must be very gratifying for you, the next generation of film producers, editors, and directors.
It is. It's wonderful. We try to show 21st century careers, but not only that. You might think it's director or camera operator. Some people only, kind of think of those few roles in the industry, but we have so many different, areas of the industry that can be long-term careers. So at our statewide field trip on Thursday, March 21st this year, we're going to be teaching this teachers and the kids, over 450 people, about animation. We have Carl Staben, who is an associate professor at the University of the Arts, or UArts, in Philadelphia, coming. And we have a really wild adventure set up for the students. We're really excited. And then on Friday, we have our star-studded red carpet event. We're playing the feature film called The Martini Shot and a couple of shorts before that. And the doors open at 7 p.m. to the public. Tickets are sold out right now. So everybody, if you do have your ticket, if you have your Parkway Pass, make sure to log in and redeem your ticket for the gala. And you can go to gsff.org to look up other events. Saturday morning at 8:30, we have a breakfast that's almost sold out, followed by a panel at 9:30 a.m. about learning about filmmaking in New Jersey, why it's booming, but also more importantly, why it's important for you and for us as residents of our great state of New Jersey.
That's amazing. And it looks like quite a robust lineup that you have. I'm sitting here looking at the 2024 listings at a glance, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But for the folks out there that may not be completely familiar with Garden State Film Festival, this is the 22nd the 22nd year. Is that correct?
Yeah, the 22nd year. I can't believe it.
That's amazing. It really is. And that kudos to you all for building the momentum year after year and bringing this great event to New Jersey. But what's the background of the festival? How did it get started, and how did it grow from humble beginnings to where it is now?
It's amazing. We started at a kitchen table, and Diane Raver went to Pathmark, no, Acme, whatever, Food Town, and ran into Bobby Pastorelli. And she thought, why doesn't New Jersey have an all-encompassing event for our industry? And from her lips to God's ears, the Garden State Film Festival was created, and it's been a wild journey. Now we're at 22 years, and we couldn't be even happier than what we are now. We have an amazing, stellar team. I feel like, especially this year, it's a dream come true. Everything from, this year's merch is amazing. Kristen Dorado, our director of operations, made the design. I love it, love it. Thank you. I love it. So everybody can get it live in person in Asbury Park and also Cranford, New Jersey. So we take all over Asbury Park, the city. Don't forget to download the Asbury Park parking app. So you can easily refill your parking. And downtown Cranford is an amazing, cute little town. You just hop up the parkway, get right off, and it's right there. But kind of to explain the film festival, because certain people don't know what a film festival is, we play the films in about 2-hour blocks. And so you can see a music video, a short, an animation, and a feature, sometimes all in one block. We try to give you the best of the best and to have a very nice and diverse program schedule. So Thursday, we start off with Meet the Filmmaker. It is open to the public. It's
March 21st, Thursday, right? The first kickoff day.
Yeah, March 21st. It's like relaxing in a way because it's the calm before the storm. So we have more downtime to chat with all the filmmakers. And I say me personally, because we're wild running around Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it's a great event for our filmmakers to network and try to, meet people for their next gig and, book and actors and different roles that they're looking for their production companies. So it's really fun. And Friday, the red carpet line is long, and it's really exciting and a great time. And we're at the Asbury Lanes on Thursday.
It's a wonderful venue for you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really cool. It's edgy. We're thrilled that they have a screen and projector there. That's amazing. And their tech team is outstanding.
So that's Thursday, and then the gala's on Friday with the opening ceremonies, the martini shot. Then folks get to meet the filmmakers. What an amazing opportunity that is. Sort of get inside the head of what's behind all these films. And then I note that you're at all these different locations, 3 in Asbury, 1 in Ocean Grove, and then the 1 in Cranford. Now, will all these films be going on at the same time? Let's say from 11:45 to 2, I see 12 or 13 different opportunities or films for folks to see. How does that sort of work?
Yeah, so we do try to stagger the film blocks to start so that it's not so wild. But we recommend going to our website because you can look up the films. I like to look at the listings at a glance and then look at the website. And you can watch the trailers on the website if the filmmaker provided the trailer link. But Thursday at Meet the Filmmaker, we're going to watch about an hour's worth of trailers so you can get ready for Saturday and Sunday to pick where you want to go. So I also like to print out the listings at a glance and highlight where I'm going to.
I got mine.
It is a lot. Oh, great. Yeah. And kind of use it as a big guide. And the program book that's available on our homepage has the synopsis, and it also tells you which films are subtitled. We always have the subtitled information in the icons. One entire subtitled film block, pretty much, there's a feature and a short that are in there, is BK17, and that plays Saturday, 2:45 to 5 p.m. in the Berkeley Kingsley. But yeah, there's a lot going on, so it's nice to kind of know, I want to go here, I want to go there. And then for free, we have the GSFF Jitney Express. Frank the Jitney guy comes up from Atlantic City, and we provide free transportation, and it's ADA compliant too.
That's wonderful. So you kind of alluded to my next question here. Let's say somebody's going to the festival for the first time. What would be a good game plan to formulate to make sure you can get the best of everything?
Yeah, I think
if you were going as an attendee and not doing everything.
Right, which I try to do. So let's see. There's so many great things. You can go to our website. You can search by genre. So if you only wanted to see comedies, or if you only wanted to see shorts, you can do that. If you wanted to only search by a venue, let's say you wanted to look up Cranford only, you can do that as well. So we do provide a lot of different ways that you can search the schedule to kind of see what you want to go. Oh, we have an amazing documentary about Miss America. I highly recommend everybody get their tickets for that. It plays Sunday at the Asbury Lanes, 2:15 to 4:30. There's a good comedy in there. There's another short before that, and American Royalty. I mean, I cried when I was watching it. I really didn't know how important and all that the Miss America pageant, how they gave back and gave scholarships. It's a really wonderful film, and I highly recommend that one also. But if you're into MMA, at 3:15 to 5 o'clock, we have a couple of MMA films with Frankie Edgar, who's a UFC fighter, retired, who he will be hosting the film block. So there's kind of something for everyone. We also have a movie about Trinity Hall, the school over here, and it's really
this looks really interesting. The birth of the MMA, journey to the UFC. Looks like you've got quite a lot of great content there on tap.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I note the high school films is once again on the docket this year. Can you tell the folks a little bit about what they can expect with that? You must be surprised pleasantly every time you view these, just how amazingly talented some of these kids are.
Yeah, and I think overall we feel that our students have bounced way back from anything that they might have been feeling post-pandemic. We're really impressed with their work. We're always impressed, but this year there's been like a collective kind of really positive feeling with everybody's work. So Saturday, March 23rd from 9:15 to 11:45, and Sunday, March 24th from 9:15 to 11:45, we have Dr. David Stout, who is the president of Brookdale Community College, hosts our film blocks. And what's really exciting is that the New Jersey School Boards Association has a category that they sponsor, and the winner gets $500 to the winning school. That's exciting. And now UArts from Philadelphia, we have a partnership with them where the winning overall best high school and the best animation New Jersey homegrown receives $250 to the student. So that's very exciting.
I mean, just the fact that this festival gives students the opportunity to not only create their own content from their own ideas, but learn filmmaking, understand how to enter a piece into a festival, and just put something amazing on their resume during high school. It's something you couldn't have imagined over 2 decades ago that Jersey has this opportunity. Thanks to you all.
Thank you. We're very thrilled and excited, and plus they're high school students. All of our filmmakers get to do a talk back after all of the films, but it's really nice to see the students get up there and work through any maybe public speaking nervousness that they have. It's really wonderful. And we have a screenplay competition. Not only do we just have films, we have a movie music competition, a screenplay competition, and the screenplay is broken down into 3: a short, a feature, and a teleplay. The winning feature gets an abridged version of a live table read on Sunday at the Berkeley Oval Room, and the time it starts is 10 a.m. to 11:30. So we have a whole bunch of actors that are going to be reading, and it's really exciting. You can find out information on our website, but also our social media. We will soon be posting everybody who's going to be a part of that event.
Now, as we all know, we've heard in the news, Netflix is on its way to here at the Jersey Shore. How will that impact the film creation and film industry here in New Jersey and the Garden State Film Festival?
And I hope also for Brookdale. I mean, it's right in our backyard. So Brookdale currently, through the Career and Leadership Department, we have externships and internships, and I'm always recommending different production companies and other culinary schools and companies for a culinary school to get involved. So I'm hoping that Netflix would slide right in as one of the companies that we have partnerships with for our interns to go there, get hands-on experience. And that's one of the wonderful things about Brookdale Community College. The Communications Media Program and with Brookdale Television provide hands-on experience that you really can get. I know people, when they transfer to four-year schools, they don't get the hands-on experience that Brookdale Television can provide at Brookdale. So we're always thrilled to have students on with our set so that we can provide real world experience for, you know, workforce training. And that's been something that's been ingrained and in our DNA. I mean, I've been at Brookdale a very long time, and our whole department loves working with our students. So we kind of just envision it to be another wonderful company that we have the partnership with. And with the film festival too, you know, that's outstanding. We are huge with Live Where You Work. So we're super excited to see yet another company opening. But you know, New Jersey right now has been booming, and we have a lot of wonderful production companies that, you know, when you're driving by, you might not realize, but secretly inside there are wonderful studios all over the state. And if you go to the New Jersey
lights, action, camera inside there.
inside, yeah, you can't hear. But if you go to the New Jersey Motion Picture and Television Commission website, you would be really floored at how many wonderful productions are already going on here. And that's another thing we like to teach our students at the field trip and at our panel. Like, how many things you really don't know until you're watching, and then once we tell you and you look at it again, you're like, oh yeah, that is so and so. I was just there last week. It's exciting.
So, how many years have you been executive director now of the film festival? And maybe take the folks, you mentioned earlier, Thursday's one day and then Friday and Saturday you're running around like crazy. Maybe peel back the curtain a bit and tell folks what a day in the life of Lauren Concar is during the film festival.
Well, it's a lot of multitasking. It's like, you know, on the computer when you have a million tabs open, my brain has a million tabs open. So even though I'm off right now, I'm, you know, taking phone calls and doing Brookdale things. And but it's wonderful that I get to work with such an amazing crew with the Garden State Film Festival. It's truly a labor of love. And with Diane Raver, I mean, we're in the thick of it, you know, day to day, getting everything involved. And our director of operations, Kristen Dorado, is outstanding, created a amazing team. And it's kind of like I wave a wand and these amazing things happen. I'm extremely lucky to have people that really, you know, wholeheartedly care about the nonprofit. The Garden State Film Festival is a 501c3 nonprofit. So thanks to our volunteers, you know, we have over 200 volunteers. We were just with them yesterday. And our crew and our board members, it's really beautiful to see it. You know, I say Care Bear stare a lot, and it's really wonderful to feel everyone's energy come together to make this happen. Every year we're like, how do we do it? But if we don't think about it and keep moving, everything just flows perfectly. And we're super excited.
This year's program, folks. There it is. So hopefully you'll all be getting your hands on it next weekend in Asbury Park, Ocean Grove, and up in Cranford at the Cranford Theater. So where do you see, after these 22 years of amazing growth, this year you mentioned things are already selling out, probably can expect to sell out across the board. Mm-hmm. Where do you see the film festival in 10 years from now?
Oh gosh, well, we also have year-round events. So
I'm hoping about those.
Oh yeah, so we, like October, we're going to be down in Collingswood, New Jersey again at the Scottish Rite Auditorium. So we take what's called Best of the Fest, and we also have a partnership with Asbury Shorts with Doug LeClaire, and we take our show on the road, which is really outstanding. We've also gone outside of New Jersey, but we love to spread everything in New Jersey. And we have we do a lot of educational outreach. This coming Friday, we're going to be in Little Silver. I just exported that file for everybody to watch there. And it's really lovely to experience all the different areas. So if we get a phone call from, like, we've done an Irish block, and specific different blocks. So it's really wonderful to go through our archives, and our filmmakers know that we do this, and they give permission for us to kind of share with small snippets of populations that would really otherwise not be exposed to these films. And a wonderful thing that Diane Raber always says is we are to the film industry what organic food is to the food industry. And it's really nice to be on those front lines of freedom and to help and to spread
What a
the
wonderful
awareness
analogy.
and entertainment. Yeah, it is when you think about it.
So you also mentioned at the top, we mentioned that you're a producer and director and editor at Brookdale Television. How long have you been doing that? And how long have you had this passion for film and TV? Is it just something that's been in your DNA?
It's been
Or
in my
did you
DNA.
discover it along the way?
I think from another life, I was, I had on the fur and all the diamonds and my hair. And so now I do wear the fur and the beaded gowns and everything. But I grew up watching Turner Classic Pictures with my grandmother. And, something about that just was inside me. Even, my jewelry, it's like I'm here, but I'm from somewhere else. But it's really
Born in the wrong
wonderful.
era.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'm back again. But Turner Classic is on in my house every single night, and it's wonderful to watch it. The things that are in color and in black and white. And actually, with our student filmmakers now, they really should watch some of the old TV shows and movies and all that to kind of see where it was. I started editing tape to tape, so no computer, and splicing audio. So these kids today that can just do oops, Control Z and undo what they did, we couldn't really undo. I'm a lefty, so if I accidentally spliced the sound left, I'd be like, oh, I gotta redo the whole thing.
And you probably didn't even have the right scissors.
No, I never did. That was awful. You'd have
They
to
don't
try
make things for us. I don't know.
No. So I am ambidextrous thanks to all of that. I can write lefty and righty and all that jazz. But yeah, it's really wonderful. And what are we doing this year? We have different themes each year, kind of, sort of, but it's just really fascinating. And if you haven't experienced the Garden State Film Festival, please do. Tickets start at only $18. We want to be accessible for everyone. Oh, and with that, we have a series called Cinema for the Ears for everybody, but in particular, we wanted to try to help our friends with low or no or changed vision. It's pretty interesting when your eyesight changes, and we wanted to still have programming, and it's called Fading Kingdoms. That is available for free. If you go to our website under film info, A to Z, type in fading, and all of them will come up, and you can click, and it's audio description of what would be a film, but it's audio only, so it's really interesting. And Daniel Myers from Shrewsbury is the writer and director and creator of that.
So an $18 ticket gets me
into one film block. So if you go and you see the codes like TA12, TA13 with the long list, $18 gets you in to see one of those. So you get to see over, about 2 hours worth of films.
That's an incredible value. And what's the biggest ticket? What does that get you?
So the Parkway Pass, which I think we just had to shut down. Yeah, the Parkway Pass we had to shut down. That got you like Chutes and Ladders. It got you into everything except the Sunday night awards, because that is a different event at the English Manor, and that's a black tie optional event. And that's sold out also. We're wild and crazy gals. We're sold out.
That's wonderful. Well, great. So we mentioned folks can get tickets at gardenstatefilmfestival.org. Tickets start at just $18. The film festival kicks off next Thursday, March 21st at the beautiful Asbury Lanes at 7 p.m. with the Meet the Filmmakers event, and the gala cocktail reception is on Friday. And then, folks, it is really just end-to-end films, panel discussions, happy hour events, all at these wonderful, very accessible locations. So we're all looking forward to this, Lauren. And any final words to folks considering coming to the events?
Just thank you so much. If you have any questions, please email us at info@gsff.org. It's a real human that answers you back.
So real human, no, it's not a film or
Yeah,
a
it's a
video
real
or anything
person.
like that,
Yep.
or
We're reading it and then we'll
artificial
be like,
intelligence.
hello. Yeah. And parking, the Asbury Park parking app is great. So you don't have to run outside and you can do it right from your phone. And just, dress comfortable. The weather might be nice. It might be rainy. So just be expecting sunshine or rain.
Right. Think positively, folks. And Lauren, when we finally have the annual film festival where the movie is your life story, to be coming in the next few years, I imagine. Who's going to play the starring role?
Gosh, I don't know. I think I'll try out for the role.
All right, playing the part of herself, ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Concar. All right, well, we look forward to seeing you playing yourself in the future, but more importantly, we're all excited about this year's Garden State Film Festival. So, first of all, congratulations to you and the entire committee, for the volunteers, for all of the hard work. Folks, you have no idea how much work goes into pulling off something like this. Not just one town, but they're working in 3 towns. And so just a tremendous, tremendous job. And I encourage everyone to go out and buy a ticket and attend this event. I know I'll be there this year. So Lauren Concar, thank you so much for being on the show. Executive Director of the Garden State Film Festival, producer, director, and editor at Brookdale Television.
Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you all.
That's it for today's show. Thanks again to New Jersey Natural Gas. My name is Mike Ciavolino, Executive Director of SCAN, and we'll see you next time on the Senior Moments Podcast. And don't forget to get your tickets at gsff.org. Thank you all and have a great day.